Well, well, well. Cindy Campbell. How you doing? How you doing there, Cindy? What's the word tonight? Having my coffee. Hey, hey, hey. You know, sit back. Couple people get in here. Why not? Hey, here we go. There goes Susan. There comes Tina. Explain about today what happened and the kinds of times in life where you win a battle and people got to pay it back. All right. The guy that came on Facebook a while ago and created a place called Metal Forever was a family. Too bad I got sick. But my family have stuck with me at Metal Forever. If you haven't stuck up for me, shouldn't have belonged there. I'm not part of the family. I did wrong by adding a lot of people onto Metal Forever. The first one I got onto Facebook because I figured out I'd grab a whole page. But then as I created the people, I see the people that stuck by me. What's up, Donna? I see the people that stuck by me. All right. Learned a lot of stuff over months of being sick and still being sick. I haven't recovered yet. I learned about hate. I learned about bullshit on Facebook. Hey, Sal from Cloud9's here. He's always following me. Sal follows me around. So my buddy now. I found about hatred on here, and this is going on to YouTube too. So I found about a lot of things, and then I found about delusional people that are delusional on Facebook. I also found out someone that can make the biggest lie up in the world. All he could do is make a mirrored image of me and want to be me. So I don't think I'm all that, to tell you the truth. I just think I'm a real funny guy. I'm a funny guy. Right, Sal? I'm a funny guy. Okay. Came out of a world also of telling a story in the music business. Hey, what's up, Tom? Douglas, sorry about that. What's up, David? I came out of a world of telling the story of music business. I thought it'd be a great story, man. I've been trying to tell it for, I don't know, 2009, but people just don't get it. Hey, Stacey Eddie, what's up? So I created this, and along comes a guy, and let's see, what month are we in right now? We're in March. About March, I asked Steve Torres to come on his radio station. I just talked to Steve. Imagine that. Talked to once. I talked to him and Donna. Right. He blew me off. He blew me off for a radio interview. Now, Steve Torres is a man of disrespect for doing that, for one thing. I was given the opportunity. I was always trying to make it nice, and over the months, I was doing stuff on social media, and he got all mad because I told him don't do your advertising on a live feed of mine, which is for social media. It was for you guys, the do's and don'ts. Matching that shit. So you won't get in trouble. He got all mad. He said he'll take down all my fundraiser stuff. One night I go into a chat room. There was chat rooms lit up at the bottom of my page. Then I see under mine, Steve wrote back in July or August, he said, don't give to this fundraiser page. It's a fraud. Steve Torres totally started he basically started with his part. People like Bonnie, Lisa, all right? Kimberly Fields. Don't think I can't leave your name as Kim. So you know what? I don't care if Bloomfield people hate me. He did wrong. People came to me, told me about that. Other people from Bloomfield talking smack behind my back. Then people got to run into me one day. Don't expect to say hi. I know what you did last summer. With that, I met a girl called Tinkerbell. She faked her death, so now I'm murderer on Facebook. Hey, Trace, you made it. Cool. Tony, what's up? So I was called a murderer on Facebook. Imagine that, a murderer, man. Shit, man. I never thought of it. You know, all my lifetime, man, I was always wondering what would it be like to be a murderer. Nah, not really. I was called one though. I was good. So I became a murderer and someone faked their death. Okay, so Tinkerbell's out of the picture. And then we bring in Bonnie and Lisa turning on a fundraiser page, and God forbid said, I never did nothing. My husband turned it in. Bullshit. You turned in and you investigate it, and that's the only way a fundraiser page will get turned in. So we got that part of the story, kids, right? And we won't forget our old friend Jeanette Carnes and her son there with that video of me. Dorothy Hill, Brenda Majors, Jennifer Brinks, and the musicians that were on the side that didn't even take one thing of seeing what Steve Torres was doing, which I'm very, very upset about. Now, if you didn't see my page, how the hell would you know what I did in the music business? So I'm going to get one allegation out of the way that I've read. For one, I never worked with Anthrax. That's bullshit. I got credits on their albums. Then I'm going to leave that up to showing you the original ones. Okay, I try to show you them, and people didn't believe it. Got about 4 credits on Anthrax albums. Paul Crook was one of them I gave with Charlie and Scott from Anthrax. Paul Crook just messaged me. I'll square him up. He don't know I'm sick. He will now. I messaged him to give me a call. All right. So we will bring Anthrax into the picture. Why not? Where are you, Charlie and Scott, when I need you right now? And Paul. Crook's my friend. I've talked to numerous amounts of people, and then with Steve Torres, you get a delusional man who ran with the biggest lie against someone that was very sick on Facebook. Open up a fundraiser page. Sure, it started with cancer. Checking for MS, checking for Parkinson's. Got that out of the way. Thighs are still affecting me very bad from the Parkinson's. I just got free from that. Never lied to you guys. The fundraisers were real. He never broke a total. Steve basically put out a lie to all these people. Now the people are going to have to answer. Okay. I spent an hour today on the phone with the prosecutor of Arkansas. I mean, the office of the prosecutor of Arkansas. I told her the whole story of what Steve Torres did, the allegations, and all the files I got backed up. Damn, Skippy, hell yeah. There's tons of them. More is going over tomorrow. Couldn't send them all at once. There's too many. The count I got is 25,000. Imagine that. People could wait 25,000 horrible hits and all the shit that Steve Torres wrote about me. Shame on you, Steve. So you know what? I forgot to tell Steve, man. One thing I love is game fishing, man. Mr. Torres, I laid out the line for you, and you're the biggest sucker for business that I ever seen. That you need to take a business course. You messed with the wrong business person that's been written up in many business articles. See, I was good in business, and Sal's in here from Cloud9. I know he's laughing his ass off. He was like, man, screwing with Paul was the wrong deal. Sal came in last night, and I subbed Sal for the Lenny Kravitz order. He's done many cases for me, not just for Kravitz, a bunch of bands, okay? Whatever bands came in, needed case covers, I would put it. They didn't want to carry heavy case, sub it out to Cloud9. Put boards in it, protect the speakers. Go to Cloud9 cases. The case covers if you need a lighter case and can't afford it. Sal's the man to go to. It's cheaper than a flight case, and I hate to say, but it protects it. I've been friends going back with Sal. Let's go back to the 5 tour. So Sal ain't new to me, and Sal ain't new to what I'm about, as much as Joey Calzone, Vinny Calzone, SIR Studios, NYC, and California. Sound Moves, Shockwave, all that. Dolby Laboratories. All right. Dave Nichols from the New Jersey, used to be the person manager for the New Jersey Devils. So all these guys knew what I did for a living. It's no new news. They're all going to write me letters. The letters go, and to let you, Mr. Torres, you made a bad move. The fundraiser for Richard, that documentary is real. That was for his traveling expenses. So I always said, if you would do it to me, you would do it to other people. And saying I have 18 Facebook pages, there's a guy out there named Paulie D. So I hope you didn't cross me with Paulie D. The Paulie D from the Jersey Shore. I'm Paulie D. Metal, Jersey Shore. Metal, Jersey Shore. So we got that out of the way, right? So Steve laid out the big lie of how I never had cancer. Really? I'm taking a half a piss now. Cool. All right, with that, MS, full-blown MS, he says. Never said I had full-blown MS. I said I was going to get checked for it, which I did last March. Man, did you ever get stuck in like one of the machines, man, where they give you... They do it, you stick it. I had to get stuck in them too, man, for an hour and a half, 2 days. That was crazy. Can't move too, it sucks. They don't even give you a breath of fresh air. That's crazy. Then full-blown Parkinson's. Steve Torres' father had full-blown Parkinson's, and he died from it. So Steve is the advocate for I know everything about Parkinson's. Steve, did you know there's a test for Parkinson's? And it goes back to contrast. So I took a chance and I cleared myself 2 weeks ago with it, and it's affecting me. And I'll take the effects. I don't quit a battle. Damn. I called my ex-wife today and told her, she said that guy was crazy. I fight battles to win them. Now with this, Steve said he had his RN nurses. Really, doctors and RN nurses. You know what? Steve has a whole office, man. I didn't believe one guy. This is crazy. I didn't think one guy that could be an advocate for fundraiser pages and this and that. You know, Steve, you're not nothing. You made it all up. So everybody that was giving Steve praise. Hold on. Who the hell is this? Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, Patty. I'll do it right now for you, all right? All right? All right, bye-bye. Yeah, family member didn't get invited to the party. Why not? Okay, that takes a minute. Okay, where are you? I hate leaving people out of the party. It's not coming up. Hey, can I send it? Go send or Carrie, send Patty Davis a invite. Send her the link where I'm at over here. All right, if you could, Carrie. So Steve has all these RN nurses. We'll get back to that, and doctors and all this shit. And he's an advocate for knocking down fundraiser pages. And if they're fraud to him, he'll knock them down. What's up, Donna? Hey, Meredith, what's up? So he's this advocate. Maria Resto, what's up? You know what? He's this advocate for all this stuff. Now, I wonder how he's such an advocate. Like, how do you become an advocate for GoFundMe? How do you know? You just randomly pick that it's a fake fundraiser page like Richard's for his road trip? It's crazy. You can't judge by just looking at it and say it's a fake fundraiser page. Do your research. Do your research on the paper, the people. Now, I've showed every video. I've never said anything about full-blown Parkinson's or full-blown MS. That was Steve in his delusional mind. As of Anthrax and Stryper, I called Stryper's main offices for the band and informed them what Steve Torres was doing. I didn't say I work with Stryper. I never said that. Yeah. So how would they know me? The only way they know me is turning in Steve Torres as I make up lies. You are the big lie, Steve Torres. You're a delusional businessman that needs a lot of help, and you can't even think as fast as me or talk as fast as me if you wanted to. Your brain is too slow to think that fast. You mess with the wrong person. You wanted to bring a battle to my side of town, dude. You brought it to the wrong side of town. I was the wrong North person to mess with. Seriously. And you know what? I like the one Steve you called in Bloomfield. There is no such thing as the district of Bloomfield as wire fraud. Now you call me a crack dealer, and the one they liked was a child pedophile, a sex offender. Now with this, Steve, they're putting all this together for you. You know what? For a big party, bro. See, you got cops calling your house and you're avoiding the cops. They're not happy. All right, wow, imagine that. Now they're going to check all your business out. Is it legitimate? Because you seem to have ripped off a couple people there that they're not happy, Steve. The girl that she gave you $3,000, start your business, looks to kill rock shop. They're not happy, man. Not happy at all. Now, how do you run with a lie like this? Well, people just do. They don't pay attention on Facebook. They don't follow the story. And if they did, it's drama to them. This was no drama. This was a friggin' battle. And I'm not going to lay down saying you're going to shut someone fundraiser because Steve Torres would do it to you or anybody else. And that's not fair for someone that's really sick. Like Maria Rusto's nephew, Roman. What are you going to do? Kick down his fundraiser next? Or kick down if Cindy Campbell needed one, or Donna Clayton needed one, or Patty Davis? You don't kick down fundraiser pages. You really do your research. And I've laid out every bit of information that it was all in black and white, man. It couldn't be clearer, man. Steve, everything I did, I put up a platinum albums with my names on. Oh, you can get that off eBay with the name of the band on it, not the name of a company. Another lie, Steve. Good one. Where do you get the platinum albums from, Steve? I got to ask you a question. Where do the platinum albums come from? Where did they come from? Or the platinum CDs? That's the question of the day, Steve. I want to know that. You know why? I left it open so Steve Torres could see this. All right, you did wrong. All right. You did your people over there, your supporters and the people you grabbed off me and conned them to go over to HMG. And Steve Torres, you're so great. You're not so great, dude. These people, they're going to look down every comment of 25,000 and see what they wrote. Now, would you want to be involved in that, man? I wouldn't even went that way. I would have stayed out of it. As of the people saying and typing, they didn't even have to type. Oh, this is too much drama. You leave Facebook. You leave my page. Turn off the notifications. Then you have no drama. Learn to use Facebook. So, after getting done with the prosecutor, the office of the prosecutor, I talked to the lady. And she's totally said, Paul, you're unbelievable. Some of the stuff I told her was funny as hell. I told her what I said on YouTube and stuff. I told her about the people. If they stuck up for me with the language, they stuck up for me fighting with a person who was sick. Nothing wrong with that. He say, she say, stick up. So now I can leave it alone tonight. Steve Torres got to deal with a lot of shit heading his way in the next couple of weeks. Patty needs me to send her an invite. I'm trying to. I don't know if she's on this. I sent it once. I don't know if I can do it again. I'll try. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if she's on this page, kid. I don't know if I could swing it. Patty, Try one more thing. Hold on. There's no results found. I can't do it, Carrie. She's not on this page. You can go on, you can tell her to go on YouTube if she's on the YouTube. Got her over there. The thing is, I get my life back, and I'm going back to a place that's fun. And I created a new place. Hey, how you doing, Linda? I created a new place. It's called Paulie D's, the family that sticks together, metal forever. I'm never gonna make something that big again, and I'm just bringing the real people in so I can go back and have fun. I'm going back to a place I really like. Steve Torres, you got a lot of stuff to answer, man, coming your way. So you know what? I don't care what Steve writes about me. You can write all the smack you want about me, bro. The more you write, the more you get in trouble. So you go for it. Damn, Skippy. Hell yeah, bro. You write all the crap you want about me, that I'm not sick, fake fundraiser pages, because if you try to kick one more down, and that goes to check out who called in my fundraiser pages from Facebook to GoFundMe. Whoever calls in, they got to answer like they want to know why Bonnie Lisa retracted a donation. A donation is a gift you give. Why would you give back? Because you didn't get maybe something you want, your hoofs on something. I got to be in a band world, man. Just like Tinkerbell. They lose. They can do all they want. They're all going to get one way, shape, or form questioned, and they better have some good answers as much as you, Mr. Steve Torres. You better have the truth. I always believed in the truth. Don't lie to people. I live a very simple life here. Simple life of small apartment. Welcome to my $20 million mansion. Check this shit out, man. Damn, man. Hey, Steve, you like that? I never said a $20 million mansion. There was this thing about a fundraiser page for $20 million. I was disappointed that people raised that much money. It could have went to other organizations. But Jennifer Brinks took that wrong, to bring it to Steve. Steve didn't even look at it and said, oh, he's saying he has $20 million. I didn't say that. It had nothing to do with a mansion. He's very deranged. So I'm going back to tell you, I'm going back to metal forever and the place I like the best, Road to Recovery. My job is done. My job was done a long time ago. Steve, I got so much stuff on you that it's heading over there. It's gonna whack you in it's gonna whack you in the ass like a goddamn car crash. So if you want to try your luck, come on, play pussy, get fucked. All right. That was a good one. Steve, you don't win with me. You lose. Now you can post all you want on my YouTube stuff. See, people got to understand, if you want to go with people and post it on Steve's page, I didn't leave you out, Michelle Greener. Don't mention your name. Sure can. It's illegal. You want to go against me, you did wrong. And you can back up all my videos you want, Michelle Greener. I really don't care, and put a lawyer on it because that's what you did. I've been following you. Updated 6 days ago. You think I care? You have nothing on me. I told the truth. See, as long as you tell the truth on Facebook, you can say anything you want 100%. You can go to lawyers. Did I lie? No. Is it up there? Do I got it copied? Yes. So you go waste your time talking to your lawyers, all you people that think, oh, God, fake lawsuit case, blah, blah, blah. You can do it all you want. Steve Torres persists to block pages of mine, get me blocked, whatever. Steve, give it up. It's over tonight. I did my job. Now you're going to have to do your job. They will rip down your company, Looks to Kill Rock Shop. Don't think they won't. You'll probably get audited, all right, which you'll go to, or they're going to go to every transaction you made with PayPal or whatever, because that's what you go, and God forbid, man, you didn't pay tax on that shit. That's crazy. But I'm going back to the road to recovery and have fun and metal forever. And The family that stuck by me and the people that really stuck by me, they're going to get the enjoyment over there. And when the people that turned on me and didn't even help me or give me a hand won't even get in the fucking door and try me on this fucking bullshit. I'm being very picky. I'm going to run it. And Steve, you know what? Stay out of my way. Like I said, I want you to post on this video. I want you on YouTube. I want you to go deeper and deeper. Take the shovel, start digging the ditch, throw yourself in the grave. You already killed yourself, dude, with everything you did. And now, with me, just like I had with an IRS problem with a bad partnership back in 1999, which I won. Now it's done to you. You were too easy. You were too easy to go fishing and catch a sucker that laid out more friggin' lies to your sucker supporters over there that believed you. Now, I'm going to ask you something, Steve Torres. Aren't you going to feel like the biggest jackass when people are going to say, what do you mean? The guy was sick. See, Steve, I did have lawyers. I was talking to my lawyers today about the Contras and all this that's going on. I do have lawyers. I always did. You said I didn't have lawyers. You didn't have the lawyers, Steve. I called your lawyers. They're accident lawyers. They don't even deal with what you told me. They deal with harassment and stuff. They don't do that. I have docket numbers for police reports and stuff. Sure, I do. Why the frig would I give them to you, dude? You called. There's also I could talk to a friend of mine, Mike Islin, a retired Irvington cop. He said I was impersonating a police officer. Mike's got my back. If you would have called Irvington, they would have said Mike was a retired cop. All right. You lose again, Steve. You never called Irvington. You never called nowhere. You just put it up there the way you want it. The way Steve Torres's demented mind want it. You need some real help, my friend. I don't give a shit whether you call me dried up turkey neck or whatever. You want to see Steve? Go get Contras with a bad kidney. Dig that shit, dude. I would say you go to Trim Spa, dude, and lose some weight. Them was it Ralph Lauren shirts, man? I don't want to see you pop buttons off them. You know? Seriously, bro. Don't dog people and be hateful, Steve Torres. You're a very hateful man. I'm sorry you lost your kid and stuff, but you take hatred out on other people. Look what you built. You built a Motley Crue fan site and a podcast radio. Anybody can do it. And you think I never accomplished? No, Steve, you wanted to be me and you couldn't do what I did. Because I worked 23 hours doing it. If I worked 23 hours messing with what you did, with all the typing and bullshit you wrote, you're supposed to be a good businessman? You're a poor one, dude. No smart businessman in America would have wasted time writing a lie like that hour after hour. They would have focused on going to Looks to Kill Rock Shop and selling your product, which I read this post about this girl. You didn't get her jeans to her and a pair of gloves, man. She calls you a con artist. She really did her in too. Denise Claire, I talked to her. She was the one that was written in Tumblr. Steve, they all want you put away. You need help, bro. Seriously. Mental. You need to be put in a mental institution for a while. And really, I hope you get help, bro. I swear to God. I'm not kidding. I'm a firm believer in God. I really hope you get help. And one day you get better and you just sit back and maybe all the crap you did to me, maybe you'll just humble out and say, I can't take, I'm sorry, I can't take, I'm sorry, but I won't. See, I'm disappointing you. It's not even forgive and forget. I'll never forget what you did to me. I'll let it go. So I'm going to have a good time back in metal forever. And I hope you guys are there. You know, everything in life. Hey, Lori, what's up? Everything in life ain't perfect. And we all don't live in a perfect world. But there comes a point where people do get sick, and I never expected to have any of this ever happen. To bring people into it, but thank you for taking my side. And if you did still donate it, it's up to June, the third week in June. I have a problem with the Facebook because what Steve Torres did is not let me share my fundraiser. So I got to drop the fundraiser anyway. So if I got to replace it, it's going down. I'm dropping the total. I told you I'm not out to rip off people. I've dropped the total on the fundraiser as it came down to PayPal and stuff. The fundraiser, to do fraud, you would have to do about $70,000 coming off the prosecutor. 70,000 to commit fraud. So Steve had people turn in my fundraiser. That God, if I had $70,000 and Brooks $70,000, I think I would have, I don't know, taking you all out to lunch or something. That would have been friggin' cool. Unbelievable story. So Richard's going to take over with the documentary, and with Rich, you got to love this guy, man. He's a go-getter. I love the man. Lisa was in the hospital last night, so we're just going to we're just going to postpone this for a day or two, and me and Rich are going to get on a bow. And Rich is coming over, and Rich is going to see all the original copies of all my medical bills, and he's going to come into my $20 million mansion that we hardly have room to sit because the room is so, sorry, Rich, the room is so friggin' big. I got like these, I'm only joking. The room is so small. So as far as I'm concerned, Rich can come in, Rich Thrift can come in here, and he can sit down, and we're going to have a powwow. And I'm going to throw him up and show him the stuff that Steve Torres. I'm going to show him, you know what? The way I live. I live very simple. I don't live in a crack house. To tell you the truth, there's no drug addicts in the building here. They have kids. So if I was a child offender, I would have to have letters, and I probably couldn't even live here. So there's the big lie. Steve Torres had a picture of the side of the building where the superintendent walks in. Okay, that's his entrance. Richard will take a picture of the outside of the building, and they redid the whole building. Like I said, it's not a big place. Steve Torres says it's a rent. He did check on this. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you, he did a check. It's all rent free. It's poverty stricken projects. They don't pay a dime. I'm going to pull out the rent receipts for Rich to show him for the complex what we pay. And I don't think on a money order I would write. I don't think on a money order I would write like, you know, I write the name of a place. Steve Torres has never checked out this apartment. And there's very nice people that live around the area. You know what? It might be Newark, New Jersey, and, you know, hey, any place is dangerous out there. I've been through a lot, and I never really expected, like I said, getting sick and stuff. It took away my life, but you know what? I got another life to start. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. There is going to be no more after tonight. There is no more about Steve Torres. I do not want to hear about Steve Torres. I'm not putting nothing on my pages about Steve Torres. We're going to get something straight. Since Steve Torres likes blocking out my fundraiser, I'm going to drop the total on it from what was given, from stuff I sold, which that stuff will get shipped out March 1st. And you know what? I wish Steve Torres luck. I really do. I don't wish no one bad. I never wish no one. I always said, don't use the word hate. I don't hate him. I disrespect you, Steve Torres. And I disrespect your wife too for not stopping you. I disrespect Steve Lynch from Autograph for being a band member and not looking into my page what I did. And if he hates me for what I did to his girlfriend, calling in that she needed $25,000, well, I had the right to do that because I'm sorry, Steve. You should have seen how many people and the legends I've worked with that you would have said they're your legends. Greg Howe came down here and I helped Greg Howe with his career years ago, okay, out of shrapnel. So if you don't respect Greg Howe and if you know Greg Howe, Steve Lynch, you can go ask him, all right, if he knows Paul DeVoe of the Ultimate Case Company or Case Unlimited, because Greg's been down my place, and Greg was the one who asked me for help a long, long time ago, back in the 90s, about 96 to 99. So there you go. We got a true story. So there's no more Steve Torres on my pages. The stuff that's left, I'm not wiping it off. It stays there. So I start anew. Don't worry about them. All you got to post this. Hey, man, if you post something, just say, Steve, you're a joke. Give it up. Paul wins, you lose. You lied. Put that up every time. God forbid, Steve, you couldn't take that. So, Steve, you keep writing your mile and mile. You know what? You're like a Who song. Miles and miles, man. You'll write bullshit, dude. So you keep writing your bullshit. And I'm going to have a blessed night with my family here. And I might go for Metal Forever. I haven't been there. Or I might go, how about that? Lori Gardner. I might go, damn, Skippy, over to Road to Recovery. You never know. I'm up right now. I got time to buy. So you know what? It's never too late to go into road recovery. See, road recovery, Steve Torres, I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe drugs. People get off medications. I tell them to work with their doctors. You got nothing on me there. I talk to people and I get them straight 100%. God, Steve, you should have went to road recovery instead of worrying about writing the bullshit. And then you wouldn't have lied. Because I talk about liars in there. If Lisa ever lied to me, and she's doing better, to let you know she's home, sleeping right now. If Lisa ever lied to me, I would leave her. And Richard's actually, I talked to Lisa, and you know what? You're going to actually see not Rachel Riggs that's in the Potsy fundraiser scam. Lisa's coming out, and she's got a word on a documentary for Steve Torres. Why did you do this with a lie when Paul was sick? You have no clue, Steve, what you're up against. One hell of a documentary. I can't wait till Richard's done with it. It should be Paulie D's The Big Case. The truth from the lie. Hell yeah. Me, Rich, I appreciate what Rich has done. We've had long conversations on the phone, and I appreciate Richard spending time with me and reaching out to me and say, Paul, you got a great story there, and I love to do it. I told Rich, you know what? I figured someone would come around my 60s and they would get it, and they finally come. She comes, so you know what? See what Richard's going to do. Let him get the one on Steve Torres done, and I'll show him all my medical records and that, and then he can come back and do one on road to recovery. How about that? Because road recovery is going to the friggin' top. I'm the best what I'm doing at getting people better. There is no one better at it. Get people better. Ask Cindy Campbell on the 12-week friggin' program. Hell yeah, Cindy Campbell came out normal. Linda, it's helped. It's helped Donna Clayton, Carrie Huff, Lori Gardner. And that's why these people are in here right now. And that's why you see hearts flying. Because you know what? If you can have your life back, you ain't got no amount of money. And if them people, they had $1 million, they would have dropped me $1 million just to feel better for one day in their life. Because if you haven't had depression, which most people do, the problem is if you don't put the work in the road of recovery, you don't get better. You get partially better. You got Rachel and Cindy that are right at top. Okay. They have done it. And it wasn't fair with Rachel and with Raymond Rhinesmith. They'll put a report out on you, Steve, out to Arkansas. Okay. The rest of the foot's in the door. One hell of a story, Steve. You know what? Your supporters are going to leave you. See, I don't hate. See, other people can't get rid of hate. They're going to despise you, bro. You just ruined your business by dogging someone that's sick. Now, as of what's going on with me, I called my doctors today. The contrast is affecting me. I'm being checked out from when I hit the ground. Is that what started? Was I over radiated? All right, so we'll see what happens. But as of it, the fundraiser will go down June 3rd, or the third week in June. It's down. There's no more fundraisers up. The only fundraiser will ever be up again if they're going to drop me in the ground, which I don't have to pay for my plotting. That's it. So, but you can't get rid of me, Steve Torres. You know why? I got a hell of a lot of videos on YouTube. They're all about you. So, hey, Tracy Fry, how are you doing? So, like I said, there's no talk about Steve Torres no more. I don't want to see it. If you put the comment on something, just say, Steve, you're a joke. Steve, I won the war. You lose. Prosecutor, cops, this, that, whatever. Like I said, I like going fishing, Steve. You should have won with me. Should have been on my side of the team. You know what? In life, I didn't do nothing on purpose to people. I felt like people deserted me. That's it. So I'm going to leave and thank you for everything. And I might go over to Road Recovery. So if you would like to join me, how about the fake GoFundMe page, Harley Rose? Yeah, right. Tinkerbell will get hers. That's another issue I'm taking up about the murder, fake murder. That's off the hook. I like the one, hey, Tink, you got to be kidding me, man. Come on, Tink. You can do better than this shit on the phone. Come on. These people, you're all a bunch of cards out there, man. You got to face the facts, man. This, you don't understand. See, the thing with, hey, Chrissy Dots, what's up? The thing with Facebook, all them comments, they don't go away, man. They're on my Facebook page forever. Someone could always go back and see how someone made up the biggest lie on Facebook. But the worst thing is they got to face a documentary that'll get around. I'll make sure, man, that gets around real fast. I've been waiting that for a lifetime. Someone tell a story. And I still, even after it out, I'm still, after the documentary gets out there, I'm still the same friggin' person. I don't think I'm all that. It's just one hell of a story, man. I enjoy building. I didn't enjoy the music business. Hey, Gloria. If you're not in on this, Gloria, no more Steve Torres. He's done with. Next couple of weeks, it's all freaking gone. So I'm going back to the place. It's going to be the real place. Paulie D's, the family that sticks together metal forever, and I'm back to music and Road Recovery. So you all have a great night, and thank you. So I don't have to hear, oh my God, Paul's talking about Steve. No, I did that to win the war, man. Come on. I'm sick here. I got all the proof in the world. You guys have a great night. You know what? And if you donated, thanks. Like I said, you donate from your heart. The donations are open till the third week of June to get me through. Then I'll be on SSI, and that's it. I can't thank you, the people, and at the end it was the people from the Road to Recovery that helped me with the donations. You know, I can never thank you all because you saved my life with buying CDs and stuff. And what happened, Gloria? Let me fill you in real quick, all right? Steve Torres, I talked to the prosecutor of Arkansas. The cops have been calling his house. He is avoiding the cops. Yeah, Steve Torres got a lot of answering to do. I don't need to worry about Steve Torres no more. He's in enough. He's in the dirty light to everyone. That's what it is. So let me get going. And since Facebook likes to block my main page and my fundraiser page, imagine that shit. I got to drop the total because we're down to the 3 months, kid. Drop the total on the fundraiser, put up on this page, and go for it. All right. You guys have a great night. And I just don't think it was fair that Facebook, if they blocked the page, you blocked my fundraiser from adding people. That was wrong. Facebook is a great place, and I will thank Mark for one thing. Thanks for opening a place that I could. If it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't have got the donations as much as GoFundMe. And to tell you the truth, with GoFundMe, PayPal keeps track of who called in. It's all on there with the fraudulent stuff and all that, what went on. And I got another call to them to make. So we're all cleared up. So we got it, guys. It's Steve Torres. Oh, okay. I'm not going to leave. You don't want me to leave, Glory? I'll give you a call. I'll call you real fast, Glory, and fill you in. Tell Patty Davis I tried to add her in, Donna or Carrie. Just tell her I tried to add her in. I tried the invite thing. It wouldn't let me do it. And you have a great night. And like I said, Glory, I'll call you in 2 seconds. I have another friend requesting Mia. Is this you or is it a hacker? What? That's not me. I don't have no Mia. I don't know who Mia is. Mia my who? That's not me, Gloria. I go by Paulie D. Or Rockin' Robbie, or hey, you dig that? Yeah, that was one of my pages too. Elisa D. Lisa Philippone. That's my girlfriend. All right. So you guys have a great night. I don't know no Mia, and that's it. Okay. So I told Lisa you all said hi, and I'm gonna get going, and I'll probably go to road recovery maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Give me about 15 minutes or so. All right. The bomber is friend. I don't know. Low bar. I don't know who you're talking about, Gloria. I'll call you in a minute. All right. Now I'll call Patty Davis. I want to say hi to her. I'm sorry I couldn't get her on the feed. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, and let me shut down YouTube, and I'm out of here. So there's your story. So now I'm back to Metal Forever, and I'm back to I don't want to hear about Steve Torres no more. All right. Let him just run his mouth. He'll just dig himself deeper in the ground. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night. And I love you guys. All right. Take care. Donna, everybody, Lori, Doreen, Cindy, Gloria, Linda. That's how far it'll let me go. And thank you for stopping by, Chrissy Dots. Thank you very much. And if you get it, tell Steve Torres the cops are trying to call his house. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, man. Hey, Patty Davis, you got in. All right. I see you're. I didn't know you were on YouTube. Rebecca, Heather Lee, thank you for stopping by my YouTube page. And Steve Torres, like I said, I really hope you post on here because you're the biggest liar and deranged person I ever met. Have fun with heading towards you. I have nothing to say no more. I'm back to Metal Forever, the real family. And Steve, you're wasting your time. Stop lying to people. You're losing everything, bro. Have a great night, kids. All right. This boy is off to do some stuff. All right. And relax. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.